Did you know that there has been a discovery of a super civilization being called Tas Tepeler, existing 12,000 years ago at the end of the last ice age? This leaves more than a 6,000 year gap between the next discovered civilization, Sumer, which we initially thought was the beginning of human settlements. Besides for the overall mystery of Tas Tepeler, with popular sites like Gobekli Tepe and Karahan Tepe being at the forefront of excavations and of rewriting human history, there have been some unusual objects found that give us a glimpse into the unique and mystical civilization, which is now the oldest ever discovered, by a way that shakes the foundation of everything we thought we knew. I've spent a lot of time in this area, particularly at Karahan Tepe, and I've got to witness a lot of these strange objects being discovered. One of them is this pillar. T-shaped pillars are a staple of this culture and can be found at almost every site. Many of them are decorated with human arms, hands, faces, and ornaments, and some of them have animals or nothing at all. But this pillar is unique because it's the only one that has been found that has 8 fingers on each side. I was there the following day this was discovered, being the first person to see this that wasn't a part of the excavation team. How bizarre. Was it a mistake by the artist? Is it symbolic? Did someone have extra fingers? Is it a depiction of the Anunnaki? It's hard to say for sure because similar pillars have the normal amount of fingers. Number 2, the human heads. All of the pillars in this entire enclosure at Karahan had heads depicting humans that have been removed and taken to the museum. The mainstream idea is that this site was built by nomadic hunter-gatherers who did not know how to cultivate plants, create the wheel, or make pottery. This advanced stonework shows generations of practice that didn't arise spontaneously overnight. An ancient lineage of stone carvers that were settled in a community with clear cultural identity, with a complex social structure and significant resources to make all these sites possible. And by the way, there are more than 50 sites discovered by this civilization, 12 of which will be excavated and turned into the Tas Tepeler Trail. Some of these pillars weigh more than 15 tons or 35,000 pounds. What other mysteries lie underneath the earth here? This one is cool because it has 2 heads. And this one is still at the site of Karahan Tepe, and it looks over this small, mysterious enclosure of pillars. Number 3, the penis. This unusual carving was discovered recently at Birch. A man holding his penis between 2 lions. In other sites, you find this grasping of the phallic symbol also. And also depictions of birth. Could this be a fertility cult? Or maybe sacred spaces where they would do rituals to make babies? Number 4, we found an array of animal bones no longer native to this region, such as lions, leopards, giraffe, crocodile, and more. This really gives us a good idea to how long ago this civilization existed and what the climate was like here at that time. Number 5, different animals seem to hold particular significance at different sites. I find the most interesting to be the importance of the leopard at Karahan Tepe, with these giant stone statues of men carrying leopards on their backs, to the leopard bones found, or engravings and 3-dimensional carvings of leopards. I believe this could be showcasing the importance of man's dominance over nature, as the leopard would have been a fierce predator. Or maybe there was some tribal initiation or ritual involved in hunting and killing a leopard. There's not much information about people making this connection or hypothesizing what it could mean or why it's found here. I haven't seen many people mention why this pillar is oddly shaped compared to the rest in this small enclosure in Karahan. Although you can't make it out, I believe it depicts a man carrying a leopard on his back, and you can compare it to others found now in the Sanliurfa Museum. Discoveries like this continue to be found all the time in the southeastern region of Turkey. How is it possible for such an ancient site to exist as an isolated anomaly in our history? Have we completely been wrong about our origins? There are many theories and ideas about these sites. But the truth is, only a tiny percentage of them have been excavated. So the story we have now is not the full picture. This unusual civilization that's popped up at the end of the last ice age, 6,000 years before the pyramids of Egypt. Well, I would say as time continues to unfold, it will be undeniably true that we know nothing, and that the origins of our past will continue to grow stranger and stranger. For more information about Gobekli Tepe, Karahan Tepe, or the other sites at Tas Tepeler, check out my YouTube channel, Dakota of Earth, and click subscribe and turn on notifications for more travel videos or videos like this. See you next time.